We know that all of these leagues are involved in woke nonsense, whether it's bragging about transgender events that they're doing, whether it's pushing for more representation here or there. Well, when the NHL tried to virtue signal here in the great state of Florida, they got completely and totally shut down by Governor Ron DeSantis. Because if you hadn't heard, Florida is where woke goes to die, and it did not work out well for the NHL. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis blasts NHL for discriminatory job fair posts on social media. After Florida Governor Ron DeSantis blasted the National Hockey League for a discriminatory post on social media, the league deleted the message, backtracking and rephrasing its intent. NHL deleted the event post on Friday night for the Pathway to Hockey Summit. Florida Ron DeSantis spokesperson issued a statement condemning the NHL for hosting a summit where participants must, quote, identify as female, Black, Asian Pacific Islander, Hispanic, Latino. Discrimination of any sort is not welcome in the state of Florida. So basically, the purpose of this event was to help diverse job seekers pursue careers in hockey. You could only go to this thing if you're a minority or a woman. That was it. They even straight up laid that out. The NFL event description states participants must be 18 years of age or older, based in the United States, and identify as female, Black, Asian, Hispanic, Indigenous, LGBTQIA+, and or person with a disability. Absolutely insane. And it was just 24 hours later that the NHL backed off completely when they got essentially threatened by Ron DeSantis to shut this event down. You love to see it from fucking Florida. You love to see it from Ron DeSantis taking it to the NHL for this woke nonsense. But the fact that people are trying to hold events like that exclude white people, that exclude men, that's insane.
Yeah. When it comes to the alphabet stuff, that actually violates federal law. You can't hire somebody based on their sexuality. But there's an out also for white people. Hispanic, Latino, that's not a race. The vast majority of people that are actually Hispanic and Latino are actually white. So there's an out right there, but still they made it pretty clear they didn't want white people, especially white men, to show up.
Yeah, and they completely get away with it. Or at least they try to. This has been going on, and they're just doubling down, and they're doubling down, and it always fucking backfires and shoots them in the foot. But I mean, a lot of these organizations have come out and said it, or at least somebody's come out and said it, that they have an agenda, whether it's ESPN, Disney, Hollywood, and now the NHL. There's a clear agenda, and it's anti-white, anti-man, and it's true racism. It really is racism, and yeah, I mean, shout out to Ron DeSantis for he's stood up and called out a lot of the bullshit over the past few years. And it seems like he is one of the only people that really does it in the way that it needs to, where he's loud about it. So shout out to him.
He did the same thing with the Tampa Bay Rays. Yep. When they were pushing for LGBTQ inclusion and trying to make players wear it on their shirts and things like that. So yeah, shout out to Ron DeSantis. Again, that's what his focus is. It's on fucking keeping Florida free, not letting a lot of this stuff infest the state of Florida and attacking it when it needs to be attacked. So as soon as he saw it, he fucking put the hammer down, and they had to backtrack. They were forced to backtrack because of the pressure he put on them, because he basically pointed out that they're violating the law, that you are discriminating against people because of the color of their skin with these exclusive hiring events. It's bullshit, and the woke NHL was certainly put in their place by DeSantis.